Hello and welcome to this video. I'm just going to make this kick drum mic go away because it is... So I've got the kick drum mic on the top and the snare drum mic on the bottom. I just need to reposition the snare drum mic because the kick drum mic is getting in the way of the snare drum mic. So in this video I'm going to show you about how you can use iMovie to record in OBS but manipulate it in iMovie. So you can use the arrow keys located over here to record. I'm going to just go over and show you the arrow keys now. I do that. Hey, 1, 2. So before I show you the arrow keys, I'm going to go into the iMovie. So I need to open up iMovie. So I'm going to open up iMovie first and then overlay OBS on top of that. But I need to add a video capture into OBS first, and I also need to add in the display capture. And I'm going to show you what the display capture and the video capture both do. So let's add in a video capture. Here we go, down the bottom, just add in a video capture. It's a sub webcam option. So I'm just going to use these stretchy parts to make it really small. And just hold the shift key and then you can flip it back over again if you come flipped when you're stretching out. So all you got to do is hold the shift key down if you become flipped and just minimize yourself. I'm just minimizing myself into the corner so that I can show you how to add the display capture, because the display capture is going to be difficult to fit. Because you're going to need to fit it to the iMovie screen, which I'll show you in a second. So here you can see, here you can see where the OBS is overlaid over the iMovie. So I'll just show you, open that up now. So when I open that up, I've got to open the iMovie and then the OBS and then resize the OBS over the iMovie as to not get in the way when capturing this screen over here. So I just need to move OBS off to the side a bit. Now we need to readjust the size of the window. So as you can see now, I'm going to focus on this part of the window. Just bear with me while I reposition the window. So in OBS you can just spend the time playing with that to get it to match up with the screen and fit it quite well so that you're happy with everything that's in the shot. So I'll just show you that. So as you come out of you'll need this shot, whereas I need to show you the timeline in iMovie. So this is the shot that you'll actually need when you're manipulating the timeline in OBS, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So just to go through that again, this shot now that you see in OBS is the shot that you'll need from iMovie, with the display stretched over it. And excuse me, you'll actually need the timeline to manipulate it. So I'll just show you what I'm doing with the timeline as well. So you can see the arrow keys in the right hand corner over here. I'm going to use those in the timeline. So I'll just quickly show you the timeline. So I'll come back out, I'll stretch it back out again. And the timeline is down here. You can see that I just use the arrow keys to just moving through the timeline. So that's what I'll be doing. I'm just going to show you in full screen again. Just gonna try and get that to fit. You can use the corners to help you to get the screen to fit. And to prioritize the windows that you have showing, so here's me on top, because I'm now making that a priority for that to be on top. But the display, if you drop the video capture down, you can see that the display becomes the priority. Okay, that will make do for now. And I just need to click on the timeline in iMovie, and then I'll use the arrow keys just to scroll through what it is I want to capture. If I want to make like a reverse shot, or I want to go forward in the shot using the arrow keys, I can use the shift key to skip whole frames, so it helps to skip the whole frames. I can then use the mouse to create an effect as well, so you can like drag the mouse over the timeline to create a different effect. I found this really useful to create different effects from videos that you've already taken, and you're like, oh, I really want to make it go back and forth really quickly, or I want to do something which would take me a while to maybe crop, change, and like split the clips and then reverse them. Maybe I just want to do it quickly. I just drag the mouse over and then use the arrow keys to make the clip, so I can go like, I can click the mouse over here, go back to the park and then go back to the speakers and then drag it over, and they could do all sorts of stuff that might take a lot of time to do otherwise. Okay, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.